April Fool's Day from the Black Lagoon. Do you know what April Fool's Day is? Okay. Chapter 1. Pranks giving. Not Thanksgiving. Pranks giving. I always get excited towards the end of March as we march toward April. I both look forward to and dread April 1st. April Fool's Day. 이봐요. April Fool's Day. See page 63. Page 63. Let's move to 63. This one. 아닌데? This one. Historical note. April Fool's Day was invented by Benjamin Franklin when he accidentally held the first and last annual Philadelphia Kite Flying Festival on April 1st. Only kidding. Okay, did you hide my chair in the closet rack? Eric put me up to it, Miss Swamp. I look forward to the pranks I will play on innocent, unsuspecting victims, but dread the pranks that will be played on me. There are always the good old standbys, the whoopee cushion, the rubber tarantula, plus there are always the good old standbys, the whoopee cushion, the rubber tarantula, plastic vomit, and the fly in the ice cube. But I stretch for the unusual, the extraordinary, the embarrassing. Embarrassed kid. Whoopee. cushion. 삥 했나? 뻥 했나? Gross. Rubber spider. Scream. Plastic vomit. Rubber spider, real spider. Plastic fly. Yikes. I've already come up with some good ones. Substituting hot sauce in the ketchup container. Switching the signs on the girls' and boys' bathrooms and hiding all the toilet paper. These are only preliminary ideas and need to be refined. The only thing I know for sure that I'm going to do is put mom's pantyhose in the freezer. Freezer? Pantyhose. Boy band haircut. Yuck. What's wrong?
셰프는 뭐지? 지금
Top Chef.
이거는
Juice. Ketchup. What's going on, boys? Get out! Oh, I'm out of toilet paper. Me too. Chapter 2. The Think Prank. On the bus, everyone is quiet and thinking. They're all deep in thought, working on their pranks. Every so often, someone will snicker and look over at me. Uh-oh, they've got a good one. If I ask, what's so funny? They say, oh, nothing. Then they smile and look out the window, grinning from ear to ear. This is going to be horrible. A real April Fool's Day. I need to form a League of Nations, an alliance uniting the boys, so all the pranks will be played on the girls. Then I think that wouldn't be fair, but on the other hand, it would work. Bad idea prank. Randy, did you put glue on Penny's stool? It was an accident, Mr. Hyde. Glue. Chapter 3. A tiger in your prank. However, at recess, none of the guys want to limit their creativity in any way. Even Eric, my best buddy, smiles and says, "Just wait and see." This is bad. I may not even come to school on April 1st. Big fish prank. Theater. Tiger theater. Come on inside. The movie is just starting. In class, Mrs. Green cautions us to keep our pranks in good taste and harmless fun. Then Eric smiles like a mad scientist and says, "Just wait and see." I raise my hand and suggest we skip April Fool's Day altogether and make it a day of peace and brotherhood. The girls and I are the only ones who vote for it. The nays have it. Recount! Then I suggested that whoever wants to could be a neutral country like Switzerland, but when I glance over at Eric and Drake, they look like an army of panzer tanks ready to do panzer pranks gathered on my border. Do you see the target driver? Yes, sir! 뭐라 적혀 있어? Target. Chapter 4. Frankenstein. Searching.
Not Albert Einstein. Frankenstein.
Searching the depth of one's mind. Cut away view. Hinge. Happy bug. I love a good joke. This is not fun anymore. In self-defense, I'm forced back into the laboratory of fiendish pranks. Was it fiendish? Maybe if I can create the ultimate one, everybody else will leave me alone. It will be like a nuclear deterrent. But what? Now I'm wandering down the dark halls of a Frankenstein castle, opening closed doors and peering into dark rooms. I rule out putting crazy glue on ice cream sticks and doorknobs as too cruel, even in self-defense. Chapter 5. 아닌가? Putting plastic wrap on the toilet seat is too gross. Well, I still have one solid idea. Putting Mom's pantyhose into the freezer. But she would never play a trick on me, so I need to rethink the whole situation. What to do? You need to put on your thinking cap. How is the thinking cap? Electric charged antenna, ideas speed dial, added antenna that specializes in pranks, brain temperature gauge, goggles in case a big idea flashed before your eyes, on-off buttons, a bottle of water to stay hydrated, tape recorder to record the prank idea, fire extinguisher, battery pack, heavy-duty copper wire, do not touch, high voltage transmitter. Chapter 5. Prank list. As the end of March draws near, The tension mounts. I begin to have a nightmares. The legs fall off all the chairs when I sit in them. The live frogs emerge from the lasagna, and all the cups are dribble glasses. Then one morning, Mom wakes me up and says it's April 1st. I dress quickly. I put on rubber boots and a raincoat, plus whatever other protective gear I can find. I wait for the school bus. When it arrives, everyone is unusually calm.
From
I
the
put
Black
the
Lagoon.
whoopee cushion
Do you know
down
what
under
April
Penny,
Fool's
but
Day
she
is?
just sits in another seat. I try to shake
Chapter
hands with
1.
Eric using my
Pranks
hand buzzer,
Giving.
but he
Not
won't shake.
Thanksgiving.
This is not good.
Pranksgiving.
Everyone is too
I always
awake.
get excited towards
요즘
the
다
end of
읽어보세요.
March as we march toward April.
Still-toed
I
rubber
both
boots.
look forward
Umbrella.
to and dread
Thick gloves.
April 1st.
chill.
April Fool's
Padded
Day.
pants. Football
이봐요.
helmet.
April Fool's
Okay.
Day.
이거 봐.
page
Rear
63.
view. Rear. 뒤에.
Page 63.
Rear view mirrors.
Let's
Because
move
someone
attacked
to
from the
63.
behind.
Take a look.
This
Wanna
one.
take a-
아닌데?
wanna do
This
this?
one.
Historical
Historical note.
Yeah, the problem
April
is
Fool's Day
it must
was
be in front of,
invented by
his
Benjamin
eyes.
Franklin
여기 앞에 있어야지.
when
여기 뒤에
he
있으면 보이나?
accidentally held the
앞에
first
있어야지.
and
이렇게 보고
last
이렇게
annual
reflection 돼.
Philadelphia
Chapter
Kite
6.
Flying Festival
Out
on
prank.
April 1st. Finally, in
Only
desperation, when we get to school, I put the whoopee
Okay. Did
cushion
you
down
hide
on
Mrs.
my
Green's
chair
chair?
in the closet
She comes
rack.
in and sits
Eric put me up to it, Miss Swamp. Hey. I look
She's
forward
not
to the pranks
holds up
I
the
will play
limp
on
whoopee
innocent,
cushion.
unsuspecting
Unfortunately,
victims. It has
but
but dread
on
the
it.
pranks
Oh,
that
caught
will
by
be
the
pride of
on me.
ownership. There are always the
sends
good
me
old
And my
standbys,
cushion down to Miss
the whoopee cushion,
Demeanor's
the
office.
rubber tarantula.
Well,
What?
Hubby, Miss Demeanor
Uh-huh.
said.
What's
do
this
it.
all about? There are
It's
always
about
the good
April
old
1st, I said.
standbys,
Miss
the
Demeanor looks
whoopee
at
cushion,
her
the
calendar.
rubber
Hubby,
tarantula,
It's only
plastic
March
vomit,
31st.
and the fly in the ice cube. But I stretch for
I
the
stare at
unusual,
the
the
squares
extraordinary,
in disbelief.
the embarrassing.
It's March.
Embarrassed
31st.
kid.
I've been
Ooh,
pranked by
whoopee
my own
cushion.
mom.
삥 했나?
My
뻥 했나?
own flesh and
Gross.
blood. Your flesh is
Rubber spider. Scream.
No. How could
plastic
she do
vomit.
this to her
Rubber
own
spider,
innocent
real
son?
spider. Plastic
Her
fly.
pantyhose
Yikes.
are going into the
I've
freezer
already come
as
up with
soon as I
some
get
good
home.
ones. Substituting hot sauce
Chapter
in the
7.
ketchup
Prank
container.
for
Switching the signs
Prank
on the girls' and boys'
Mom, how
bathrooms
could you have
and
done
hiding
it to
all
me?
the toilet
April
paper.
Fools. She
These
smiled
are
as
only
she put my
preliminary
hot dog dinner
ideas
on the table.
and need to be refined.
Mom,
Mm.
It's March.
The only thing I know for
March
sure that
Fools.
I'm
She
going
laughs.
to do is to put
I
mom's
bite into my hot dog.
pantyhose in
Oh,
the
no.
freezer.
It's rubber.
Freezer,
Mom
pantyhose.
smiles again.
Boy band haircut.
That's the other one.
Yuck.
Not only have
What's
I
wrong?
been tricked twice already, all the kids in school think
top
I
chef.
jumped the gun.
Juice.
A real
Ketchup.
ketchup.
What's going
attack.
on?
I have a broken
Boys,
the
get out.
unwritten law, the code of the jungle.
I'm out of
now
toilet
I'm fair
paper.
game
Me
for
too.
everyone.
Chapter 8.
Chapter 2.
The
The
Think
Day.
Prank.
talk
On the
about
bus,
bad dreams.
everyone is
I'm
quiet
floating
and
on a
thinking.
raft.
They are all
raft.
deep
이게
in
raft,
thought,
물 위에
working
가는
on their
배 같은 거
pranks.
있어. 배는 아니고.
Every so often, someone
에이,
will
먹고
sneaker and look
나무
over at
이렇게
me.
러그
Uh-oh, they've got a good one.
made of cheese in the middle
If
of
I
the
ask,
ocean.
What's so
with
funny?
7 large
They say,
mice.
Oh,
They
nothing.
each have the
Then
face
they
of one of my
smile
friends.
and look out
The biggest
window,
one looks
grinning
like
from
my
ear to ear.
mom.
This is going to be horrible.
Dinosaur prank.
A real
Let's
April
rest
Fool's
in the
Day.
shade. I think we've lost it.
I need to
Form a League of Nations.
I wake up
with
a headache.
aliens. I go into
the
the
bathroom and
aliens
check
uniting
toothpaste
the boys
to make
so
sure
all
it
the
isn't
pranks will be played on the
shoe
girls.
polish.
Then I
I
think
checked the
that wouldn't be
faucet
fair.
knobs to be
But
sure
on the other hand,
hot
it
isn't
wouldn't
the
work.
cold.
Hmm.
I'm not safe anywhere.
Bad idea prank.
Come to breakfast.
Randy
Did
thinks
you
my
put
mom
glue
Oh,
on Penny's
great.
stool?
She'd probably
It was
put
an accident,
mayonnaise
Mr.
in my
Hyde.
yogurt.
I need a food
Chapter 3. A
taster,
tiger in
like
your
the
prank.
old kings
However,
used to
at
have.
recess, none of the guys want to limit
What's
their
the matter, hubby?
creativity in any
Why
way.
are you smelling
Even
the yogurt?
Eric,
My best buddy
because
smiles and
according to
says,
you, it's
"Just
April
wait and see."
2nd. Oh,
This is
hubby,
bad.
can't
I
you
may not
take a
even
little
come to
prank?
school on
And
April
by the
1st.
way,
Big
have you
fish
seen my
prank.
pantyhose?
Theater.
Chapter
자기
9. Walking
Come
the prank.
on inside.
Waiting
The
for the
movie
school
is
bus
just
is like
starting.
waiting for an ambulance. Before the
class,
day is over, I may
Saccharine
need one.
potions
The bus
us to
comes, but
keep
it
our
doesn't
pranks
stop.
in
It
good
passes
taste
me right
and
by.
harmless
Then
fun.
T-Rex backs
Then
up.
Eric
He
smiles
opens
like a
the door
mad
and shouts
scientist
and says,
April Fool.
"Just
Fool.
wait
I
and
know
see."
him too.
I raise my
Bus
hand and suggest
driver.
we skip April
I
Fool's
step
Day
on
altogether
and check my
and
seat
make it a
for
day of
devices.
peace and
I
brotherhood.
should have brought a
The
metal
girls
detector.
and I are the only
It's
ones
all
who
clear,
vote for
so
it.
I sit down.
All the
The
kids start
names
laughing. I don't
have
know why
it.
until I try
Recount.
to get off the bus. My shoes are stuck
Then
to
I
the floor.
suggested
It's going to
that
be a
whoever
long
wants to
day.
could be
A
on
neutral country like
glue.
Switzerland.
But
When I glance over at Eric and
Pimple,
Greg,
여드름 막
they
나요.
look
얼굴에.
like an army
눈알
of
쪽에 닿는 거
panzer
Bad
tanks
idea,
ready to
prank.
do
Greg,
panzer
did you put
the
the
plastic
plastic
spider
gathered
on Penny's
on my
tray?
border?
No,
Do you
Mrs.
see
Belt.
the
I put
target
the
rubber
driver.
stick? Yes, sir. 뭐라 적혀 있어?
Chapter 4.
On Doris'
Frankenstein.
tray and
Searching.
have already been punished.
Chapter
13.
13. The
Thanks
depth
a
of
lot.
one's mind.
When we get to school,
cut
there's a
away
sign on the
view.
door. School
Hinge.
closed today. Happy
We're
bug.
about to go home
I love
when
a good
Mr.
joke.
Bender, the principal,
This
opens
isn't
the
fun
door and
anymore.
shouts, "In
April
self-defense,
Fools!
I'm forced
Boy,
back
that
into
was
the laboratory of
cruel." I'm so
excited
fiendish.
pranks." It was
In
class.
class,
Mrs.
Maybe if
Green
I
announced
create
that
the
we have to
ultimate
take the
one,
cat
everybody else will
CAT test.
leave me alone.
Then she
It will be like
opens
a
a
nuclear
box and pulls out a
deterrent.
kitten.
April Fools,
Ah.
she smiles. We spent
But
the whole
what?
morning
Now
playing
I'm with the kitten,
wandering down
which we
the
name
dark
April.
halls of a
In the
Frankenstein
cafeteria,
castle. Opening
there's a
closed
big
doors
to-do
and
when
peering
Eric
into dark
loosens
rooms.
the tops
I
of all
rule
the
out
salt
putting crazy
shakers,
glue on ice
and
cream
Freddie
sticks
noticed
and
that someone
doorknobs
has put hot sauce
as
in
too
the ketchup
cruel,
butter,
even
which
in
sends him rushing
self-defense.
to the bathroom.
Chapter
But he
5.
goes into the wrong one because someone has switched the sign.
Putting plastic wrap on the toilet seat is too
Pandemonium
gross.
follows.
Well,
And
I
a
still
food
have one
fight
great
breaks
idea.
out.
Putting
Tacos
Mom's
are
pantyhose
flying
into the freezer.
And
But she would never play a
meatball
trick
missiles.
on me.
So
Now
I
I
need to
know.
rethink the
Uh-huh.
whole situation. I know what
Wait,
they mean
wait.
by
You
fast
need to
food.
put on your thinking cap.
Fast food.
Hobbies is thinking cap.
Electric
Code's
car is
charged
about
antenna.
to blow his
Ideas
whistle,
is
but
speed
someone has
dial.
filled it with
Added
water.
antenna that
Luckily, the
specializes in
recess
pranks.
bell rings.
Brain temperature.
And we all put
Gouge,
away our
gouge,
trays and walk to the
goggles
ground.
in case a big idea flashes before your eyes.
Go get the perspirant.
On off buttons.
A
A bottle of water to stay hydrated.
in the girls' locker room.
Tape recorder to record the
너무
prank
귀엽다.
idea. Fire extinguisher. Battery pack. Heavy duty copper wire. Sonata. High voltage
Chapter
transmitter.
11. Prank you.
Chapter 5.
At recess,
Prank
Strick
list.
has put
As
super
the
glue
end of
on
March
the soccer
draws
ball
near,
and
the
it sticks
tension
to
mounts.
my foot.
I begin to have a
Hostikong
prank
has
mare.
moved the
The
goals
legs
miles
fall off all
apart
the chairs
and
when I
raises the
sit in them.
basketball hoop to
The
50
alive
feet.
frogs
The rest
emerge
of the
from the
afternoon is
lasagna,
pretty
and all the cups are dribble
uneventful
glossy.
until Randy
Then
moves
one
the
morning, Mom
clock
wakes me
hands
up
to
and
3
says
o'clock.
it's April
We
1st.
all start packing up to go home. When
I
he
dress
shouts,
quickly. I put
April
on a
Fools,
rubber boots and a
Mrs. Green
raincoat,
sees that
plus
we are
whatever
all
other
in deep
protective
shock, so
gear
she
I can
takes
find.
us to the library for
I wait
story
for the
time.
school bus.
Mrs. Bimster reads the right librarian from the Black Lagoon to us.
When it arrives,
Then
everyone
she
is
tells
unusually
us it
calm.
was written
I put
about
the
her.
whoopee
She
cushion
says
down
that she
under
knows
Penny,
the author
but she just
and
sits
the
in another seat.
illustrator,
I try to
and
shake hands
that
with
she
Eric
posed
using my
for
hand
the
buzzer,
drawing.
but he won't shake. This is not good. Everyone is too
But then she
awake.
smiles and says, April
이거 윤중이
Fool.
다 읽어보세요.
Now it is 3 o'clock and we all pile
Still
onto
toed
the school
rubber
bus.
boots.
Eric pretends
Umbrella.
to throw up and
Thick gloves.
puts a plastic vomit on
chill.
Penny's seat.
Patty
She
the
screams, you can't
Football
beat
helmet.
the good old classic.
Okay. 이거 봐. Rear view, rear.
Chapter
뒤에.
12.
Rear view
Pranks
mirror.
for the
Because
memories.
someone
When I get
attacked
home,
from the
Mommy's
behind.
defrosting her pantyhose in the microwave. She tells me to hurry and put on my Cub Scout
Yeah, the
uniform.
problem is
There's an
it must be in
important
front of
meeting at 4
his
o'clock.
eyes.
I
야,
run
여기
to
앞에
my
있어야지.
room and
뒤에
change.
있으면 보이나?
Then I race out to the car
앞에
and
있어야지
hop
이렇게
in.
보고 이렇게
As I'm buckling up, she starts to
Chapter
laugh.
6. Out
Oh no,
prank.
not again.
Finally,
Hey,
in
happy, she
desperation,
smiled.
when we get to school,
Since
I
we're
put
in the
the
car,
whoopee
let's
cushion
go get
down
some
on
ice
Mrs.
cream.
Green's
By the
chair.
way,
She
where
comes
are
in and
the
sits
car keys?
out.
I dig them out of my pocket and
Hey,
we drive to
she's
the
not
ice
happy.
cream
She holds up
parlor.
the limp whoopee
Mr.
cushion.
Khan, the
Unfortunately,
owner,
it has
says
my
today
name
he
on
only
it.
has a vanilla.
Caught by the pride of
Vanilla's
ownership.
okay with the something
She
on it,
sends
but
me
my
and my
itself
cushion
it's
down
a
to Miss
non-flavor, a blank
Demeanor's
piece
office.
of paper. Then he
Well,
smiles
hubby,
and
Miss
shouts,
Demeanor said,
April
what's this all
Fools.
about?
I
It's
get a
about
waffle
April 1st, I
cone
said.
with
Miss
a
Demeanor
scoop
looks
of
at
double
her
chocolate and
calendar.
bubble
Hubby,
gum,
it's only
pineapple
March
ripple.
31st.
Only no,
She said.
it turned out to be a pretty
I stare
fun
at
day.
the
I
squares in
hear
disbelief.
they're going
It
to
is.
have one
It's
on
March
the 1st of
31st.
every month.
I've been pranked
No.
by my own
January,
mom.
February,
My
February,
own
February,
flesh
February.
and blood. Your flesh is 살
음,
말하는 거거든.
다 했네. No, how could she do this to her own innocent
Some
son?
pranks are funny.
Her pantyhose are going
안
into the
된다고?
freezer as soon as I get home.
다 봤죠.
아니 이거는 별 그거 아니잖아.
아까 읽었고.
Chapter 7.
Others
Prank
are mean and disruptive. Be
Frankfurters.
sure that if you do
Frankfurters.
play a prank on
Mom,
April
how
Fool's
could
Day,
you have
it
done it
doesn't
to me?
harm anyone or
April
anyone's
Fools.
property.
She
Let
smiled
all
as she
your
put
pranks
my
be
hot dog
clever,
dinner on the
creative,
table.
and kind.
But Mom,
이봐,
it's March.
does not use a
March
computer.
Fool. She laughed.
Lives
I bite
lives
into
on
my
a
hot dog.
Christmas
Oh no, it's a
tree
rubber.
farm in
Mom smiles
Oregon.
again.
맞나?
That should be on the planet.
Not only
Dresses
have
in
I been
yellow
tricked
every day.
twice already,
어,
but all the kids in
Oh.
school think I jumped the gun. A real
은준아,
snake
책 좀 훑어있어.
attack.
피곤해.
I have broken the unwritten law, the
잘했다.
code of
불
the
끄고 와.
jungle. Now I'm fair game for everyone. Chapter 8. P-Day. Talk about bad dreams. I'm floating on a raft. 이게 raft, 물 위에 가는 배 같은 거 있다. 배는 아니지만 돛담, 아니 뭐고 이거. 나무 이렇게 러그 연결하는 그런 거 있잖아. Made of cheese in the middle of the ocean with 7 large mice. They each have the face of one of my friends. The biggest one looks like my mom. Dinosaur prank. Let's rest in the shade. I think we've lost it. I wake up with a headache. I go into the bathroom and check the toothpaste.